All right, people, are going to discuss some trailers, and our first trailer we want to discuss is Omni MK1. This is the second trailer with the DLC here. This DLC character is going to be released next week. Like we said, like I don't know, I thought it would kind of make more sense to do it the first week when Invincible came out, but hey, second week's not too bad either. Here we're seeing more gameplay of the Omni Man character, like more of his moveset, gameplay. We saw this in the last trailer that he was in, like his fatal blow and his fatality there that you see. So very much a lot of references from the show, like you saw in the one scene where he's with Luke Kane. He's swinging him around. It's very much like when he fought Guardians of the Globe, where he just killed the Batman character and he just turned him into dust there, like that scene right here.
Yes, sir. And J.K. Simmons is back doing the voice.
J.K. Simmons is back doing the voice, which is great. And he looks really good. I think he looks better than he did in the first trailer he got used. Looks a little bit more polished, I think. Very great suit there as well. I like to see also some different color variations they do with his costume here as well.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you see all that. The spine grab was also from the show. That's what he did to the one.
This is the big one.
The agent, and yeah, that's the big one there, and that's also another big one.
Red Rush recipes.
Yeah, Red Rush there. Actually, I think this is the older trailer. I think. Oh, maybe I got the older trailer.
I don't think that's that
one. Because I think it was.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more of your combos.
Yeah, but let me see if I can get the newer one. What do you think about Omni Man? And
I love it. I always love when Mortal Kombat brings their DLC characters in. I know for a while they were in their horror bag. I mean, we've got, I think they get Michael, Freddy, Leatherface, Alien, and Predator. So I love that we're getting into more of the current icons of today, the more violent icons of today. I know a lot of people are suspecting that Ghostface might join. I know a lot of people want John Wick, but when it comes to like characters like Omni-Man and you'll see like they have in the Mortal Kombat pack for this edition, they have Homelander, they have Omni-Man, and they have Peacemaker. You see those characters like, oh, that makes sense. For Mortal Kombat, those not a comic book characters can't do Mortal Kombat. Like Spider-Man is not going to be in Mortal Kombat, but a guy like Peacemaker, or Homelander, or Omni-Man, who love and relish in violence, it makes sense. You might get a Deadpool if you're going to get any comic book character or any
Wolverine,
a Wolverine or a Punisher, one of those. Blade, maybe, but I think they got a good crop right now, so I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like they were going for a little bit of a superhero thing because you mentioned Peacemaker, Homelander, kind of more of a superpower kind of thing. There were a lot of kind of current comic book properties out right now. But yeah, it's very interesting like what they're doing with that. Also, there's the cameo of Trimmer that's going to be in here. He was only in 2 Mortal Kombat games that Radiant from Children. He was telling me because Sage is a big Mortal Kombat fan.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Trimmer there?
Oh yes, the Rock guy. Yes, I dig him. I'd have to play him first, but yeah, I'm a fan of any character in a movie or in a game where they have Earth powers. Like I think the guy, what was his name? From the Mortal Kombat, it was like Kronos or something. The big bald brother. Garrus, yeah, the big bald brother. Yeah. He was dope.
Yeah. This is the newer one right here.
Here we go. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so this is the newer one right here. So you see a lot more kind of combos, his moveset here with this one and this kind of newer trailer. I'm excited for this. Excited for this character. I know some people, if you already bought like the premium deluxe edition already of it early on, you already kind of are going to get this. This all came included with the DLC, but I have to buy it, so I didn't get the.
Yeah, lucky you.
I have the game. I've been kind of putting it to the side for Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man ruined everybody's game.
Yeah, I've been putting a little bit to the side there, but I'm going to get back on it eventually. After I beat Spider-Man, I'm definitely going to be getting back to MK1.
Absolutely, I think Brandon said he's looking for it. He's going to buy that soon too. So, Mortal Kombat is a staple in our household. Like our family used to have tournaments. My mom, my stepdad, Brandon, and I.
Oh, nice. That's pretty
cool. Like, oh, you lost? All right, pass controller.
So instead of Monopoly, y'all play Mortal
Kombat. The cousins would come over. All right, Mortal Kombat. Winner got next. So I will happily admit that Brandon has whooped my ass plenty of times, but I got my lick back.
I feel like
Kung
Brandon,
Lao, baby.
yeah, I feel like Brandon would make a very good Smash player. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, we have the GameCube too. Yeah, we were all out there. So gaming runs deep in our family. So when I get my money right, I'm definitely gonna get my own PS5 because there's just too much good shit out.
Yeah, this was very good. So you see this move where he can just like dodge moves like there. Yeah, that's really good there. Where you can kind of do
back
that.
up.
Very cameos there by Trimmer there. Yeah, and I bet you he's going to deal a lot of damage given that it's Omni Man. Yeah, that fast pump looks really good. Yeah, you see his fatal blow right here. Just really nice. I wonder how you're going to end up blocking that. I wonder.
Tag team.
Yeah.
I guess you'd have to jump.
But yeah, of course, this was from the show, that iconic scene. I'm surprised they didn't do the whole, like, even go further with the whole meme where he did the thinking meme.
Think,
like,
Mark. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
There's going to be a meme in there somewhere. Or he's going to say a line from the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the big showstopper from the finale. That was when everybody was like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah.
Yo, this dude is crazy.
Very much, yeah. More. I mean, he definitely fits Mortal Kombat style. I mean, something like Invincible definitely does. Yeah, fits that very, very much. I'd love for Trimmer to actually be a actual character in the game instead of just being a cameo. I mean,
are certain characters just cameo? I thought you could cameo anybody, or just certain characters just cameos?
Yeah, certain characters are just cameos.
That's whack.
Like Sonya and Jax and people like that. Like, they're just cameos. They're not actual characters in the game that you can play. Yeah.
Hey, come on, y'all. you ain't gonna let me play as Jax. He was the first brother there. But it's whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. So that was Omni Man.
Omni Man, can't wait.
What you want to move on? You want to do Fall Guys? You want to do Echo?
Let's start out with a little Fall Guy. I want to see how you feel about this one.
Okay, so Fall Guys. So like you said, this is a David Lynch film.
Yes, not David Lynch.
I mean, what's his name?
David Leitch. Yes.
David Leitch. Sorry about that.
He did John Wick. He was Brad Pitt stuntman.
Oh yeah. And then you say he also did Bullet Train here.
Yep.
Ryan Gosling is starring in this.
There's Ken.
Emily Blunt. They're competing for the cinema's top Aryan couple behind Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, very, very much here. Emily Blunt. I love Emily Blunt. Love her a lot. I think she's really great.
Love her.
No phone call, no text.
John Krasinski, lucky guy.
You don't have to explain.
Yeah, very lucky guy. I know she gets sick of questions about Fantastic Four.
She's like, I'm not doing that shit.
I'm not doing that shit like that. Like, you're the 10th person asking me about fucking Fantastic Four.
I'm gonna set this man on fire.
You're a stunt.
Okay, so it's kind of like about his kind of career as like a stuntman a little bit.
A little bit.
Okay. Actually, I interviewed a stuntman, David Homeshot.
Nice.
There. Really? Interviewed the stunt guy. He did like Mad Max and
Brad.
that interview's up there.
And
that's
that's Craven.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's also in Bullet Train.
Yep.
Yeah, he's White Panther.
White Panther.
White Panther.
He had lion's blood.
Just random lion's blood made him into a superhuman.
Okay, Sony.
I'm not the hero. I'm just the dumb.
Yeah, so he's kind of being overtaken by a younger guy here, Aaron Taylor Johnson. A little kind of like that going on. He has to prove it.
He has to save Aaron Taylor Johnson because he's a dummy. I said this is a character like if somebody took Ryan Gosling from Drive and Ryan Gosling from The Nice Guys. That's this movie.
He was super
dead. Oh, okay. And Ryan Gosling's very good at comedy. You saw that in
Barbie.
You saw that in Nice Guys.
Crazy Stupid Love. That's where I was first like, because I was like, oh, really, the Notebook dude? But that was the movie where I was like, oh, no, Gosling's the dude.
They were trying to kill me. And not in a fun way. You can make it.
Yeah. It always sucks when somebody's like really good looking and they're funny, like Chris Hemsworth's like,
man, fuck you, Ryan Gosling. And you're with Eva Mendes.
Yeah, Eva Mendes, man. Damn.
You look amazing.
You fall down, you get right back up. How far would you go for the one that you love?
You can always say these action scenes are going to be really good.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun day.
Yeah.
And that was Winston Duke. He said Black Panther.
Yeah. Good to see Winston Duke in some more stuff. I haven't seen him much since, well, besides Black Panther, just Us, really.
Yeah, I'd love to see him more in that. And Stephanie Shu is also in that from Everything Everywhere All at Once. So big cast.
Yeah, I didn't see her in the trailer either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saving her. But yeah, you go on IMDb. There's some heavy hitters in there, and from my Ted Lasso boys, Hannah Waddingham is in there as well.
Oh, so, from the Nun, right? The Nun chick.
Yeah, Hannah Ted Lasso.
Shame.
Very tall British pretty lady.
Yeah, gorgeous woman. And you see in Ted Lasso, I was like, wow, she's
like
stunning,
statuesque.
Yeah. So yeah, when is this coming out? I'm sorry, I missed.
March 1st. March 1st, 2024. Okay. They are rolling out the 2024 footage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested. I like it. Ryan, great cast. So that's already a meeting there already. Bullet Train I thought was okay. I thought it was fine.
It grew on me.
Yeah.
Aaron Taylor Johnson and Brian Tyree Henry were like the best part for me.
Okay. All right. What another trailer you want to do? Echo? You want to do Planet of the Apes?
All right. I picked the last one. You go ahead and pick the first. You pick the next.
Let's do Planet of the Apes.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's do Planet of the Apes here. All right. So this is Kingdom of the Planet. Of the Planet of the Apes. So this is kind of getting more closer to the Planet of the Apes that we know from like the first
60s.
movies, from the 60s. Yeah, you see kind of the human beings here. You see them in their kind of more caveman garb here, and the apes chasing them down. Very also, I love the Planet of the Apes movies. I thought that was a
absolutely
perfect trilogy.
One of my favorite trilogies ever.
By Matt Reeves there. Very, very good job by him.
Andy Serkis.
Great. I mean, I think this is something that you could argue like he should have been nominated for an Oscar.
I think, that's one of the great performances ever in any medium. So, and it's such, like, you look at like his face and just like you feel for Caesar's story throughout that whole trilogy. Like, I remember being in the theater, just being like watching Dawn, like everybody's like, man, Koba, bro, you ain't supposed to be doing that to your dog, man. Like you love these characters so much. I think Matt Reeves did such a beautiful job at that.
Yeah.
Like,
and this one, Kingdom of the Planet, is not directed by Matt Reeves. It's done by Westball, who's done the Maze Runner trilogy. I like the first one.
Yeah, those aren't bad. He can direct action.
Yeah.
Like that, the action wasn't the problem with that movie. It was really, really boring.
Yeah. Didn't the main guy, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Dylan O'Brien.
But didn't he almost end up paralyzed?
Yeah, they were on some cursed ancient tomb site, and he got like a very like a deathly infection in his leg or something. I forgot what the actual story. I think he told on a talk show. I had to find out, but like, yeah, he was messing around with some cursed stuff. He had like a bad infection. Like they're like, oh yeah, he was about to die, but thankfully he recovered.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He doesn't pop up a lot, but when he does, he's great. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen The Outfit. That's a great movie.
I like him in Love and Monsters.
I like him in Love and Monsters. He has a great rapport with Zoe Deutsch. They pop up in a lot of movies together. So you can check that out. She had a movie Not Okay that was on Hulu that I really enjoyed, and then I mentioned The Outfit with they're in there together. So very out of the Teen Wolves, he's doing great. Out of the Teen Wolf cast, he's doing a great job.
Yeah. So in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, so this is generations after the events of the last Planet of the Apes movie, which was War of the Planet of the Apes, which came out in 2017. Wow, that doesn't feel that long ago.
Damn.
2017 that the movie came out. So yeah. And this is following a young chimpanzee born generations after season time, Noah. He was played by Owen Teague. And was that the name of, that wasn't the name of Caesar's kid, right?
No, it was Cornelius. Cornelius is the big guy.
Cornelius is the big guy. Okay.
Yeah, we'll meet him soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. So yeah, you see that here. So you following him. And you can see, like I said, more getting closer to the 60s planet as we know humans have been relegated to basically they're the animals now. They're being, like scavenging, hunting for the food here. See them in kind of more animal garb here. And Owen Teague, who's playing the main kind of chimpanzee that we see here. So we're not seeing Andy Serkis anymore. So it's going to be interesting to see now that Andy Serkis isn't here, who seemed like he was like the heart and soul of these Planet Apes during his performance here, doing movements. But you also had a lot of great performances here.
Yeah.
So is this the son of Caesar here, the one with the crown here?
I don't know. I don't know. We don't have any character names yet.
Yeah.
But I'd have to assume he's some type of dude. Brandon and I were talking because he did his research as well. We were talking about how in this movie, generations after, there are certain believers of Caesar. You know, I said Caesar's like ate Jesus because, spoiler alert, at the end of War of the Planet of the Apes, he dies after saving his people. And so I think we're very curious to see like what Caesar's legacy is, and not only Caesar's legacy, but Koba's legacy as well, because it seems like there was even some of that in War where they were like, should we fuck with Caesar? I don't know. Koba kind of had the right idea about these humans, but so the politics, that's one of the main reasons why that trilogy still works so well, because it's about politics, it's about friendship and community and fighting for yours, and I'm very curious to see how they pick up on those tropes and what characters fall by the wayside. Because, you know, some apes going to be like, I wasn't really a big Caesar guy. I'm more of a Cobra guy. So, like, I'm very curious to see, like, because we all know it. All kinfolk ain't skinfolk, you know? So I'm sure all the apes are not going to be on the same page.
Yeah. You kind of saw that in the last one, War, because you had some apes that were working for the humans and like slaves
Exactly.
for the humans.
The big gorilla? Yeah, donkey.
Yeah. So you had some cool ass apes that were there, you know, working for humans. Yeah. So you had that kind of going on there. And so you'll probably see some division there amongst kind of the apes there. Still looks like a gorgeous movie there. Still looks like, you know, still kind of got that there with a lot of the effects. Of course, every chimpanzee, I guess, has to have a friendly orangutan there with them, just like Caesar did. You know, like, I guess that's
the magical orangutan.
Yeah, magical, mystical orangutan got him.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I'll be your life partner. Let me give you some advice.
So you kind of got that kind of going on here, give him some mentorship, some guidance, young Noah here that you can see. Of course, it looks like also this orangutan is friendly to humans. This says, what was the last orangutan's name? I forgot.
Maurice.
Maurice, yeah.
Yes.
This actually makes me want to go back and watch
I can't wait to watch the trilogy. I want to do, because this come out on Memorial Day, so I definitely want to do a big Planet of the Apes watch. Everything that's not the Tim Burton one, basically.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, Marky
Mark. Bottom Carter had the Michael Jackson face.
Yeah. Jeez, Michael Jackson face.
Go look up Helena Bonham Carter in Planet of the Apes. Tell me I'm lying.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of had, except for the Tim Burton one, but I mean, hopefully this can continue the greatness of the, you know, you got a good track record beforehand of all three good movies. People can say a great trilogy, and you have to follow up that with the fourth movie here. So hopefully,
no pressure.
Hopefully you can do a good job at that and continue that on. So in this cast, the only person I really recognize here mostly is William H. Macy, who's here.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I dig the newcomers. Let me see what they got, because there are a lot of names in the first Planet of the Apes where I didn't know. So I'm very.
Farrah Allen is here. She plays one of the human characters. She's from The Witcher. If you've watched.
Okay. The Witcher. I need to get back on my Witcher.
I gave up on The Witcher. I watched like the first season. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I
don't play these games. I don't know what's happening. What is this? Oh, hey, look, it's Superman.
Yeah. Kevin Durand is in this. I know him. I've seen him.
Yeah, he was. He's been around.
He was in X-Men Origins. He was
the Blob. That's why I know him. Yeah.
He's the Blob in that. He plays Proximus Caesar, a powerful chimpanzee ruler who leads a coastal clan of apes in search of human technology. So I guess he must be Proximus Caesar. Maybe he's related. Maybe he's great grandson of Caesar.
Oh yeah, because everybody's hinting at space. So it's like they're waiting on they're waiting on Charlton Heston to pull up in that spaceship. Mm-hmm. So I'm very curious to see how they play into that. Yeah. The apes looking at the telescope. What's out there?
Planet
of the Apes.
Kingdom of the Planet. Put some respect on the apes, man. They got a kingdom now.
A kingdom, excuse me. It's not just a dawn or a rise or a war. There's a kingdom now.
Kingdom.
That's right. 2024.
All right. So our last trailer of the night we're gonna be discussing is Echo.
Echo.
A lot of people going like, "Who the hell asked for this? Who asked
I
for
did.
an Echo Disney Plus series?"
Look, it's my man.
But it's coming, and we're getting it. And I've heard some facts, like kind of some rumors about people who worked on the show, about like, yeah, it's not very good, or it's some kind of a mess, this and that. Just rumors I've seen online and everything like that. But from this trailer, it seems like
They're full of shit.
It seems like it's pretty solid. It's like watching this is like this is the follow up you would expect, after seeing something like Daredevil, of like the Netflix Daredevil shows, which what people kind of wanted, more brutal, more gritty, bloody, especially when you're dealing with street level crimes here. And it's interesting to see how the show is going to work because you're dealing with a character in Echo who is both mute and deaf, and a person who's also handicapped as well. She's missing a leg. So it's like, how is she going to work as a lead character here? And this is, TV mature. So it's, which is kind of
we're going there.
We're going there with a lot of this.
You just saw that?
Yeah, just people say like this is going to be a new reaction GIF. Like this is going to when somebody says something stupid on Twitter or whatever, boom. That's the new reaction GIF. It's like,
man, shut up, pal.
So yeah, and then she's also is she indigenous as well?
Yes.
Maya. Let's see. So it's Aloha Cox here who plays Maya Lopez, a deaf Native American former commander of the Tracksuit Mafia. So she first got introduced in Hawkeye.
That's right.
Which Hawkeye, I had more expectations for Hawkeye, though Hawkeye, I kind of liked.
I could have went harder with Hawkeye. Yeah,
I kind of liked a little bit of what they were doing, trying to make it like a more what's his name? The one who did Nice Guy, Shane
Black. Yeah, and that was the vibe I got. Like, there's that car chase, that one-track car chase scene that was like, whoa, where were you hiding this?
Yeah, so, there's some good moments in it, like with Haley Steinfeld and Jeremy Renner, but overall it was kind of
when they're riffing, and of course Florence, got to rep for Florence.
Yeah, Florence Pugh there.
Florence Pugh could be in anything. I'll be like, all right, well, yeah.
Yeah, Florence Pugh. I thought she was solid as well. I thought she was the best thing about Black Widow.
Yeah. Like she's just like one of those actors where she's just very good in everything. So I've yet to see a bad Florence performance. Even Don't Worry, Darling, she's trying. Like she tries. So
yeah,
that's why one of the main reasons I'm excited for Thunderbolts is because if it comes out, Marvel, but because seeing her intertwined with guys like David Harbour, Sebastian Stan. And it's going to be really, really fun to watch. And the guys behind Beef are writing and directing, so should be a lot of fun. But back to Echo, Vincent D'Onofrio, dude. Like, an argument can be made that Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin is one of the best things that ever happened to the MCU. Like, when everybody talks about Daredevil, about 20, 34, 40% is about Charlie Cox. The other 60% is all about Vincent D'Onofrio. Everybody's just like, that's just a magnetic performance. So when he popped up, I squealed because it's like after all this shit about the MCU being dead and Jonathan Majors and all this bullshit, it's like seeing Kingpin was just like eye drops. It's like, oh, thank God, finally.
And we saw this in Hawkeye as well when he got introduced, when he came in that show, which by the way was like one of the worst kept secrets ever. By the way, of like
everyone's like, oh, duh.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You had even Vincent D'Onofrio tweet now like, "Ooh, IG, what this could mean? Ooh, tee hee hee." And I was like, "Bro, everybody know you're gonna come on the show.
You're in the show, dude.
We
know how a Marvel show works. There's always some big cameo in like episode 4.
Yeah, but we're seeing comic accurate Kingpin here. You see the white suit. You see him. He's got kind of like superhuman strength. Even we saw that in Hawkeye, which kind of makes me. I'm not say I even that shot like you look at it from the back. Like, yeah, very much, yeah.
That's Kingpin.
It makes me think because I'm not stressing about the timeline, but it's like you see, like this is Echo when she's like, because supposedly this is like her when she's like a little girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if that's her when she's a little girl, and then she's in her 20s now, like, and we're already seeing like this is more comic accurate Kingpin. It's like, how does that work the timeline wise? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because should he be like still? When she was like a little girl, like still growing as like a big mob boss, or
Yeah, what was his role? Was he just a mean dude, or was he already that dude?
Yeah, I guess he was already that dude. I guess because in the first season of Daredevil, I mean, he did smash a dude's head with a car door. So
Yeah.
he did
Fisk is
decapitate.
just a temperamental man. This
Yeah.
is just very, very sensitive.
Like don't talk about Vanessa. You know what I
Don't
mean?
you talk about my Vanessa when I was a boy.
Yeah, I mean, he's very temperamental guy. But you see, a lot of brutality you're going to see in the show. You're going to see some touch of her backstory, her heritage in the show as well as you see throughout this trailer. You got
And
some,
go ahead.
and I'm saying you're going to see some main villains that she's going to take on here. Some main criminals, of course, mob bosses. But yeah, go ahead. What are some of your thoughts?
Yeah, I cannot wait. I was talking a whole lot of smack about Marvel. Like most people, I was like, I don't know, man. I think they lost it. I'm see what James Gunn doing over at DC. And then Marvel put out this trailer to remind me, hey, shut the hell up. You know who that is. And I don't know if you guys blink and you miss it, but a certain Daredevil may appear. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I know Charlie is just like, bro, can I do something? Charlie Cox is like, I've been trying to make Daredevil for like how many years, dog? Can I just do something? So hopefully we get a proper version of Born Again to see all these characters intermingle. But as far as this show looks, as far as just like a contained series, I'm all on board because Echo is a fascinating character. I don't think we've ever seen a Marvel lead who is disabled. So see somebody deaf and mute, have their own television series is major, 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 and also be indigenous is just a point for just representation as a whole. But for me, it's all about the action. It's all about the story. It's all about Vincent D'Onofrio giving another spectacular performance. Another guy who just doesn't half-ass it, no matter where he's at. Even when he's doing shit like Jurassic World, he's still fun. But just all those components just have me really, really, really excited and curious to see where we go from here. As a show, I don't care what you lead up to, but let me just see what you got for this one.
Yeah. And the thing is also with this show, all the episodes will be streaming at once.
Good.
January 10th, which they've never done that before with any other Disney Plus show. They've never done that.
Good. Well, yeah, all that stuff was weekly, like WandaVision, Loki. Yeah.
So they're going to drop all of this the first day, which is good. Maybe that'll be good. Maybe you can just binge and consume it there. Do you think that shows like maybe a lack of faith, maybe that they don't think they can keep people's interest for those weeks, or do you?
It does look a little bit like that, Okay. It looks a little bit like I think they're just trying things out. I think Marvel and Disney are just in a constant state of throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks. And I think it's just it's not a negative thing. It just happens in business. Just, okay, that last thing didn't work. Let's try some new shit out. So I think for this is just testing grounds. And if it is successful, if the show is good, then hopefully they'll start doing a lot more of these, or at least doing like Amazon is doing, just giving like a good 3 episodes for that week. And then, going weekly from there. Yeah. So again, we're just trying it out, see how it works, but I will be tuned in.
Yeah, and maybe also see how people react to the whole TV mature thing, because I know there's a mess kind of going on a little bit with the whole, because they're supposed to be bringing Daredevil back, the Daredevil Born Again, which is kind of like a reboot, remix, a little bit of like the old Daredevil series. Like some stuff might stay, some stuff might go. Like there was
it's topsy-turvy over there. We don't know what's happening with Daredevil.
Like what that's going on. I think they fired the writing team, maybe.
Oh yeah, they just scrapped the whole thing and started all over.
Yeah, so and then also the same thing going on with Blade right now. Like that's in fucking limbo. And then how many directors have they went through, and writers have they went through, and scripts and everything. And
Mahershala was this close to leaving.
Yeah. So maybe if this is kind of successful, maybe with the TV mature thing, they see the immediate reaction to that and it's positive about, yes, I want to see more of this type of stuff, especially when you're doing properties like Daredevil or Punisher or Blade that should be more TV mature.
I think we as Marvel fans, I can't speak for everybody, but at least me, I think a lot of us are hungry for that, because when we were watching Daredevil, Luke Cage, and I guess if we were watching Iron Fist and the Punisher, we were like, yeah, that's that shit. That's what we need right there. So and I'm not dissing the MCU, the movies. They have their place. They're very, but they're very kid friendly, right? They're very, for a broad audience. Even the darkest movies are like, even Multiverse of Madness, which is like a Marvel horror movie. Like, hey, we still got the X-Men and Fantastic Four, your boy from The Office.
The
But I think,
Illuminati. See that?
yeah, haha, we're all joking, even though Scarlet Witch is scary. But I think a lot of the fans, because the MCU's been around for damn near 20 years, so I think a lot of
20. So they came out in 2008. So it's like what, 13 years, 14 years?
Yeah, so they've been around for a while, 15 years.
15.
And I think the kids who grew up with Iron Man are at a point where it's like, okay, enough of the kiddie MCU shit. Let's see what else you have. Because Marvel, I think Werewolf by Night was a great start.
Yeah.
I think that was like the jump off, because they let Michael Giacchino just cut. They're like, they didn't stop me when it came to the blood. They're like, they just let me do what I want.
Probably
I think
because
when
maybe black and white, maybe. Probably
because even in the color, they're like, no, you're fine. Yeah. So I think a lot of fans are just craving more, not just bloody, gory, mature content, but just more mature content storytelling wise. Like, you see stuff like The Boys and Invincible and these comic book stories that are dark, yet they have an engaging, compelling story to tell. They have something to say. And I think when it comes to the Marvel Universe, I wouldn't say they're lacking some of that, but they could use a little bit more of it. They could use a little bit more oomph. You know what I'm saying? Just puff up your chest a little bit, because DC, as much as I'm not a fan of the Snyderverse, they were trying some shit out. They were giving some weird shit a shot. So I have respect for Warner Brothers just being ballsy enough to go like, you know what? Let's put out a Joker movie.
Yeah.
Let's put out a Joker movie. Fuck it. It's a dramedy. So I think Marvel just needs a good kick in the guts, especially this new age. So if Echo is as good as it is, and if Deadpool 3 is a successful R-rated movie, I can definitely see Marvel pivoting towards more character-driven, internal, mature content.
Yeah. And we're gonna get into more Sunday.
Oh yes. We don't talk about that variety.
Yeah. So I think strong trailer. There for this Echo. I think it's definitely. I mean, for people who weren't expecting anything, I think it was like, okay, this is something. I don't think anybody was really expecting that much from Echo, as a show or a trailer or as a character. But maybe maybe it'll intrigue some people, interest some people there, since all the episodes are dropping the same day. Maybe just go like, okay, just watch on real quick. I don't think it's that long of episode length. I think it's going to be just 5 episodes.
Okay.
So
are they all an hour?
Yeah, I think it's all going to be an hour. So you're basically just watching it almost an afternoon there.
Okay.
To consume it. And hopefully it feels like not just one long movie, but actual like a very good episodic TV and everything like that. Because I know it's always also a complaint with these series that
they don't feel like
TV.
They feel like puzzles.
Yeah.
Like, have you gone back and watched any of the old Marvel shows?
I watched like that one on Netflix, or we're talking about the Disney Plus.
The Disney shows.
No, not really.
Yeah, I haven't gone back to watch it, and I like them as shows, but it's just like you look back and you're like, oh, these are just little pieces of the puzzle. They're not really like a series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the only one that comes close to being a series is Loki.
Yeah. January 10th.
January, not too long. Yeah, start the new year off with some Marvel. They not letting you go.
Yeah. All right, people. That was our trailer discussion.